dari publik.
Halo teman-teman, selamat datang di streaming saya di channel kedua. Aku nggak tahu mau ngapain, yang penting streaming aja.
Halo.
Astagfir.
Alamak.
Karena berhubung kita mau nganuin story, jadi ya udah sih kalian liatin aja. Nah, gitu. Ngono loh, bising kali bah. Ayo lanjut lagi.
Just a heads up, please don't go running off once we're inside.
Jauh banget.
Maybe the Master Diviner's guests, but she hates people who don't abide by rules and regulations. Oh, and people who ask too many questions, not to mention
Kebiasaan banget iki Lore.
pusher buttons.
Tuh,
We're just here for the questioning.
rastak lagi.
We'll leave as soon as it's over.
I've no interest in
Salah
conflict.
lagi.
Satu.
Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward! The truth of life and death. The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Stand down.
It's time.
Ah, siapa ngilang? Pada ada.
Satu.
Leave it to me.
Gede banget ya suaranya ya. Sabar.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Benar nih. Ini dikecilin. Ntar volume. Loh kok tidak? Ah tidak ada ding. Nggak ada data. Yang di Discord aman kan? Demi?
Nggak aman. Aman.
Nggak aman.
Aman. Ah, kamu ini.
Beliau ini benar-benar.
Over ayo ting.
For ayo ting.
So strange. Oh, let me guess, the gate isn't working? I don't
gate isn't
understand.
working?
It's never been locked before, and no one told me to take a key. Hey, I know the food here sucks, but that's no reason to shut the gate on our guests. Are you really from the Divination Commission? Don't scare me. Master Diviner wouldn't let anything bad happen on her watch. There's no need to panic, okay? This isn't the only entrance into the Divination Commission.
Ya ampun, lewat sini.
Here it is. You see. Ugh, Stellaron corrosion. What's going on? Great. This gate won't open either. We've kept the Master Diviner waiting. No doubt she'll blame. I knew I'd offended that Diviner.
Miss Jingche, if you don't mind, may I take a look?
Huh? Oh, no need. Actually, let me show you. This thing is pretty fun.
Ya Allah. Oh ya lupa. What?
Wow, you're amazing, Mr. Yang. You handled that well for an outsider. I officially hand over the title of Keeper of the Loafing Gate to you.
Weh, marah stuck.
Anyone here surprised? Anyone?
Here comes trouble.
Can't we run around to...
Yo, oh.
You know nothing of the survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
In the name of Lenda, a will forged in ice never falters.
Time for some hardship.
This ends here. I'm on guard. Fighting is meaningless.
Let's begin.
Hope you're prepared.
Kabut.
This is the Matrix of Prescience, a large-scale Jade Abacus calculation terminal. It's the pride and joy of the Divination Commission.
We've heard the term Jade Abacus a few times now.
A Jade Abacus is just... a Jade Abacus.
Kebanyakan ngejudi buset. Kebanyakan ke judi nih orang. Udah kena pola pikirnya.
Udah kena pikirannya.
Ditanyain Jet Abacus tuh apa ya? Jet
Ya,
Abacus.
kita bagus. Pakai nanya.
Ada.
That's a good question, Mr. Yang. The book, Glimpses into the Beyond, describes it as living jade engraved with symbols, just like engraving a seal. The craftsmen of the Xianzhou Artisanship Commission carve faint symbols into pieces of jade and then insert them into machines to get them to operate according to a certain intention.
Saya aku di DM di telek bentar. Oke, aman. Lanjut lagi.
Some jade abacuses are small enough to fit inside bracelets and jewelry. We put the bigger ones into instruments of calculation, so we can simulate the future and learn from the past. Take the matrix of prescience here as an example.
Oke guys,
As
hari ini
long as
saya
the
akan
machine
pamit
information
dulu.
is provided,
Kita
it
lanjutkan
can
besok
answer
ya.
questions
Oke.
on anything.
Dadah.
Iya
Evolution
dong.
of natural phenomena
Dadah.
to the metabolism
Dadah.
of living things. They say the theory behind the symbols was handed down by Noose, the Wisdom Walker. The principles are so profound that in the Divination Commission, only the Master Diviner truly understands them.
Jadi ini komputer.
Seems like it. But Jade Abacus does sound a lot. Besides, ordinary computers don't have cool backstories. Technology handed down from Noose. Even in Madame Herta's space station. I never saw anything related to Noose.
Anyway, don't dwell on names. As long as the machine works, what does it matter whether it's just like today? Would it have mattered if Baichue had brought you here
Baik
instead of
gue.
Jingchue? It makes no difference at all. We're almost at the Matrix of Prescience core. The Master Diviner should be with...
Apain nih masyarakat? Wah, mereka.
Diviner Fu, how are things progressing?
We're fluctuating between the heaven and thunder trigrams. A step forward bridges no distance hence.
And for those who don't speak Fushen,
It's an utter disaster.
Galak.
How's that
Galak.
for a Divination Commission fortune? The Matrix of Prescience has stopped operating, and the symbols have dimmed. There are Stellaron spirits wreaking havoc inside the Commission, and the Cloud Knights are struggling to protect civilians. I want to restore the matrix of prescience, and on top of all of that, General, we still have to deal with the Stellaron Hunter you handed to us. If that's not an utter disaster, then I don't know what is.
But your Fu Shen, the seer, the boundless.
You don't need to flatter me, General. It's natural for fortune to fluctuate. There's no escaping it. The Divination Commission simply does its best to uncover the good and the bad and then make the right decisions.
And that is precisely why we need you in charge. When it comes to handling clairvoyant Stellaron hunters, who better than Fu Shen the seer? As for reinforcements, you didn't. Look, help has just arrived.
Master Diviner, I brought you the guests. Though, it wasn't your order I received. So, General, even guests are on the payroll these days?
Well, since they're here already, I may as well make use of them.
Entering the Matrix of Prescience without my permission is a breach of protocol. Would be an ungracious thing to say in the present circumstances. Qingque is often unreliable, but she comes through for us when the need arises. I was waiting for the Matrix of Prescience to resume operations so that you might gain insight into my divination techniques.
No need for the formalities. We heard what the General said. If you need something from us, just...
Very well, then I'll keep this brief. The Divination Commission is currently understaffed. I need your help to restart the Matrix of Prescience. Yes, but you needn't worry. Qingque will accompany you. She'll be in charge of restarting the terminal. As for eliminating the spirits...
I hath divined our future. The universal one? Good and...
Satir. Ya bener. Ini apa ini?
Aku bilang MC-nya penyatir handal.
Gak MC, gak mark, itu satir. Gak ada obat satir anjir. Sekali nyatir itu loh. Bukan main. Shifting screen. Oh, teleport. Anjay, keren coy.
Let me see. This is the temporal terminal. Observes the potential of the temporal plane. They say this terminal is designed to retrieve information related to time.
Noto. Loh, apa sih? Saya gambar. Apa sih ini? Angkat. Oh, oke. Tolol banget. Lah kok gak ini? Gak kerja.
That should do it.
What? You just matched up those symbols.
The more complex something is, the more important it is to keep it.
If it's so simple, why didn't your master diviner come and do it herself?
Maybe deep down she just wants to.
pulang. Ya Allah, jauh banget. Gak bisa teleport, man. Astagfirullahalazim. Pusingin anjir. Ya Allah, ada bos di situ. Oh, gak ada, rusak. Matanya rusak.
What the heck is this? Look,
Take it easy. There's nothing supernatural on the sea and Joe.
I feel like it needs a sign saying mortals forbidden or something. Are you?
We're here by order of the Master Diviner to restart the Matrix of Precedence.
Passage prohibited.
March! You should join the Divination Commission. Quick, do something!
Aduh,
Dun, 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 dun.
benar-benar
The truth of life in death
menyesahkan.
is but a vision.
It's got a vision.
Enggak kejar. Ya nggak kejar, mantap. Juga sih.
In the name of Landau, a will forged in ice never falters. Fighting
Never
is
falter.
meaningless.
Let's begin.
Stand down.
Hope you're prepared.
You know nothing of the survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward! No interest in conflict. Is that all?
Leave it to me.
I'm on guard. The truth of life and death. The sanctuary is but a vision. Break! Fighting is meaningless.
Let's begin.
This ends here. A will forged in ice never falters.
Leave it to me. You know nothing of the survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Lands at the ready. I've no interest in.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
This must be the spatial terminal. They say this terminal is designed to retrieve information related to space. You probably could have guessed that.
Cek, mumet aku. Cek. Loh, Ah, oh ya paham. Cek, loh Ore kilo. Terus dulu. Ini yang disebut dongo. Ih. Iki piye ya Thomas? Ian.
Hmm?
Gimana sih ini?
Bentar.
Bingung mumet aku.
Mana?
Oke.
Aduh, gimana jelasinnya ya?
Mata.
Ya,
Aku ikutin yang atas itu kan,
itu, yang bagian bawah kanan.
bawah kanan. Oke.
Bawah kanan itu ditaruh yang di kanannya tengah. Nah, situ.
Oke. Ngawur tok. Dongo.
Denge.
Done.
Dongo.
Next.
Dengnya mah denger. Ngeri maksudnya. Ini puzzle ini nih. Pusing. Ya, oh. Terus nih. Orang-orang benci sama puzzle gitu kan. Apa sih paling benci tuh yang ini sih.
Let me guess. Time, space. I bet the next terminal is energy related.
Ya Allah banyak banget, Ma.
The karma terminal. They say this terminal is designed to establish causal relationships.
Sini dong, sini buah. Kasih. Ini. Ke sini. Apakah ada ilham? Oke, ada.
We did it. All 3 terminals activated. Let's go back to the core and report to the Master Diviner. Well done, all of you. I can sense the Matrix now to interrogate Kafka. Those of you in the core may feel a few... Are you ready?
Okay.
Is this really necessary? I said I'd cooperate with you.
I have no interest in the words of wanted criminals, especially those skilled in the art of So, say what you will. I'm here to witness the divination of the Matrix of Prescience. The Divination Commission has ways of extracting the truth, and they're far more effective than a converse.
Then please, Master Diviner, witness my destiny.
Apa nih?
That's why you're here? All for that?
Well, not what you were expecting.
I can't believe it. But the Matrix of Prescience cannot be wrong. Kafka has nothing to do with the Stellaron, but you.
Yep. Right.
It's you. Absurd. I'd never have thought it. Ask her yourself. Take as long as you wish. I must report this to the General immediately. Please excuse me.
You go ask her. I know you still have many questions for Kafka yourself.
Halo, assalamualaikum Mbak Kafka.
Hi.
Kafka yang muslim
You
coy.
haven't changed a bit. I'm sorry you have to see me in such a sorry state.
Benar.
Really? Well, that's good. I wouldn't want to affect your image of me. I didn't talk to you on the train because I knew you and I would get to talk alone here. Worth waiting for, don't you think? You seem to have a lot to ask me. Elio said he foresaw 3 questions, but they would be the same in essence. If I were to hear one of them, I would then tell you the objective of this trip. Since you asked one of the 3 questions, it means everything is going smoothly. Cienjo's Stellaron problem is not directly linked to us. But if you look at it from Elio's perspective, you can't say the Stellaron hunters are completely innocent. We foresaw all this long ago, but chose to remain indifferent until the time was right for us to get involved. Diviner Fu was surprised because she discovered 3 truths. 1. The Stellaron hunters are not enemies of the Cienjo. You know this now, though you refuse to believe. 2. Someone else brought the Stellaron into the Cienjo and activated it. A result of both internal unrest and external aggression. Traitors on the Luofu and enemies from outside want to overthrow the Cienjo. However, that's all the Master Diviner knows, because Elio withheld key pieces of information from me. He foresaw the Divination Commission using the Matrix of Prescience against me to guard. As for number 3, even in their wildest dreams, the Cienjo Alliance could never have guessed it. If the Stellaron hunters aren't the cause of all this, then why are Blady and I? We're here for you. Sounds ridiculous, doesn't it? It's no wonder Fu Shen doesn't believe it either. But the Matrix of Prescience doesn't lie. The answer is just that bizarre. The Stellaron hunters appearing here, in the future that Elio chose. The power of the hunt is indispensable. That's why the Astral Express crew had to come to the Luofu and achieve something important for the Cienjo. You had to establish a connection with the Alliance. And that's why I had to trick you into coming here. I needed you to meet the Luofu's general in person and to help him resolve the Stellaron crisis. I needed the Alliance to owe you a favor. What do you think? Surprised? The notorious Stellaron hunters did all that just to make you... Like I said, Elio withheld key pieces of information from me. The future holds endless possibilities. Knowing the right thing at the wrong time could spoil all our hard work. There is only one thing I can tell you about the future. In the best and the worst cases, you will eventually have to face Nanook the Destruction. And when that time comes, you will need all the help you can get. In proportions that neither you, nor I, nor the Astral Express will ever be able to reach. In the vast majority of futures, that's when destiny ends. But, you know, even eons can be killed.
Dekat ending. Wak banget tuh.
Ending. Ending at least part 1.
Iya, part 1. Nunggu update.
Untuk masa baru ada quest baru katanya sih harusnya.
Hey, Locha.
Quest ini doang,
Maybe you
quest
finished
karakter
telling
doang.
us about the propagation.
Ya sih, siapa? Kinkyu terus siapa lagi ya?
Iya. Yansing juga.
So, neons can
Bukan
die.
perpanjangan story.
Weird. I thought
Katanya
you
juga
were
belum ada perpanjangan story mereka bilang.
Hmm.
Jadi ya siap-siap membosankan. Nunggu dulu.
Tunggu dulu.
Tahu grinding sebanyak-banyaknya. Biar gak melarat ntar.
Apalagi ya kalau misalnya itu Nameless Honor udah sampai 50 itu gak bisa apa-apa lagi. Well, Absenter harusnya udah gak sih Nameless Honornya.
Oh dia pas udah level up udah pas udah mentok udah nggak ini kah? Karena masih terbatas
50
anjir.
mentoknya.
Karena ada batas waktunya kan.
Ntar waktu habis update bakal reset harusnya.
Iya 30 hari kan.
Iya.
Kamu
1,1 udah reset kok katanya.
Oh iya kah?
Harusnya.
Oh.
Oke.
Tapi tetap siapa namanya di update ntar yang mengejutkan itu ya dapat special pass gratis sih. 10 biji kabarnya dari Cina nih. Kabarnya dari Cina, bocoran dari Cina, cuma nggak tahu juga. Aku tuh heran.
Bisa jadi bohong.
Aku tuh heran ya, maksudnya kok bisa gitu loh diundur gitu loh, padahal kan sama-sama. Wait itu
yang di Indo, kalau kan di Indo kita pakainya itu enggak kita nggak pakai PlayStation.
Iya. Maksudnya itu bukan live seutuhnya kan, pasti rekaman dong.
Enggak seutuhnya.
Seutuhnya live.
Ya seutuhnya.
Interesting.
Justru kalau rekaman mah nggak bakal ada maintenance.
Yep. Maka baru setengah jalan mana yang terdekat jadi bisa mati ya.
There is no true invincibility or immortality in the world. Such exaggerations are born of the perspectives of ordinary beings. Nonetheless, ordinary beings could not have orchestrated the fall of the propagation.
I don't understand. They're all eons. Why do they want to fight?
Are you really from the Xianzhou? Other eons aside, surely you must know the story of Lan and Yaoshe. Isn't destroying the Eon Yaoshe the Alliance's cherished aim?
Ketika pendatang lebih mengerti dibandingkan warga pribumi.
Of course I know. Well, I know a little. My mom made me practice with swords all day. I didn't really go...
In that case, let's just change the subject. If you don't know about the feud between the hunt and the abundance, I'm afraid there's just too much
Kira-kira
to
Loka ini
explain.
apa? Loka ini apa menurut?
Healer. Healer.
Aku dengernya dealer loh.
Ya ilah. Waktu pertama kali gue main pakai dan Hang Susang sama Loka, masa nggak nyadar sih?
Nyadar. Gue masih belum paham aja aku.
Fine. How's this for a subject? What's in the box?
Kayak nanya.
Oh, this one? It's a casket, more commonly known as a coffin. It's for containing the remains of the deceased.
The deceased? Aren't you a merchant?
Yes, indeed. This is just part of my job. I was asked to deliver this coffin to the Xianzhou. I'd quite forgotten. For long life species, death is...
Nope. The Cloud Knights spend a lot of time on the battlefield. Death is a common occurrence. It's just we don't put bodies in boxes. Coffins. In the Xianzhou, people go to the Hall of Karma in the Ten Lords Commission and consecrate the names and jade abacuses of the dead. The Foxians and the Videodora have their own
Sepertinya di
ceremonies.
tiap update HSR itu bakal ada 3 karakter.
Place their dead in star
Kayaknya.
skiffs and then let them drift out into the stars. They call it the returning.
Yukong juga bakal jadi playable, cuman bintang 4. Intinya ya 2 bintang 5, 1 bintang 4.
As for the Videodora,
Fuck, bro.
they're more mysterious. They say that when a Videodora is very old or has a fatal injury, they turn into an elf. My mom calls the Videodora long scions. When I was young, she told me stories of how the Videodora could turn into dragons. I don't know if that's true.
Aduh, ini apa nih?
What do you know? Silent but deadly speaks.
Your mother is right. The Videodora are long scions. They are descendants of the Eon of Permanence. That was why some, but not all, could turn into dragons. The power was a rare inheritance, passed down only to those who could successfully complete numerous rites and challenges. For the inheritor, it was hard to say whether it was a blessing or...
I've heard the story of Long the Permanence and their descendants. Many myths and legends praise the Eon for a rich and immortal life. But for some reason, the Eon disappeared among the stars without a trace.
Temanku loh tiap hari nanyain,
Almost as if
dan
they had never
apa dan
existed,
update di situ dan
leaving only
baru aja rilis kemarin loh, udah naik update. Nggak tahu malam ini gue bilang itu ada update kata nih, ada apa preview update. Itu ada karakter apa aja itu kemarin bagus boh, bisa dibilang iya. Cuman kalau misalnya lu udah punya world bagus, misalnya apa ya, dia kan pemain ML sejati ya, jadi sedikit, jadi intinya tuh kayak semacam aku bilang nih semacam kayak kalau misalnya abis nih kita nih karakter kita jalan, nah itu kan maksudnya kan karakter musuh, nah kalau misalnya ada world kita lancarin ultinya dia langsung balik di bawah gitu, enak gitu, bilang gitu. Oh kalau saya percaya ya coba aja. Berarti world itu limited ya, maksudnya satu-satunya kah?
Enggak.
Yang nihility.
Maksudnya?
Yang apa? Yang ini yang
Sampon nihility, Pak.
Bukan, apa namanya? Tempatnya itu imaginary.
Ya, baru world doang. Ntar di patch 1,1 nambah 2.
Nambah 2. Siapa aja?
Loha sama Yukong.
Every life has its limit.
Ntar kalau aku
Even
misalnya
the
dapat build pengen
eons
jadiin
are not
pengen
truly
jadiin karakter
immortal
damage dealer sih.
and will eventually reach the end
Dari
of
versi
their
teman-temanku anjir,
lives.
dia punya well kritikalnya brutal anjing.
Damage dealer tuh maksudnya kayak apa sih?
Ya karakter yang jadi main jadi damage dealer utama sama punya damage terbesar di timmu. Ya kayak Sila, Yansing, Xingqie juga bisa, Jingyiwan bisa. Intinya hero-hero damage dealer gitulah. Bisa Dehan, bisa
Let me
Destruction,
ask you one more question.
bisa itu juga.
Do you
Apalagi satu.
know the person in the
Bisa
coffin?
Erudition, Heal itu juga bisa.
Ya, itu juga
Yang nggak bisa ya, satu doang Abudan.
Iyalah itu healer, Pak. Aduh.
Cuman nggak tahu ya soal Loka ya. Soalnya kan Loca jumlah
Cek apa?
jumlah healingnya kan itu berpengaruh sama damage sama max damage-nya. Jadi mungkin bisa jadi damage dealer juga dia. Moga aja.
Friend?
No.
So, a sweetheart?
Oh, miss, whatever gave you that impression? The individual in the coffin is neither friend nor relative. Let's leave it at that, shall we?
Yap, kita ngerjain questnya si Tenheng. Anjir, solo karakter. Solo karakter anjir. Tenheng, Loka, alur cerita. Nah, ini. Saya gak bisa ganti karakter.
Mereka tuh seakan-akan kayak mau ngerahasiain movesetnya.
Kayak gimana ya?
Soalnya nggak bisa nggak bisa dipakai. Kan jadinya bakal otomatis geraknya.
Iya. Tuh, di lock gitu. Stuck itu beliin.
Akan dia pengen HOYOVERSE tuh pengen ngerahasiain movesetnya itu. Aduh.
Tuh.
Let me through.
Mereka nggak berhasil dalam melakukan hal itu.
I've no interest in conflict.
Soalnya ada ya udah ya.
Tuh kan.
Ya kayak jilat-jilat bisa jadi damage dealer sih kayaknya.
Don't your hands hurt?
Fighting is meaningless. The truth of life and death.
Dari kasih napas.
Iyalah, nggak kasih napas ngapain? Mati lu. Nah kan.
Eternal state.
I've no interest in conflict.
Oh iya dia punya follow up attack, cuman follow upnya nge-heal kayaknya.
Kayaknya sih. Iya, nge-heal. Dan enggak. Jing, ini bener-bener gak bisa nge-heal kah di cerita gini?
Enggak apa-apa udah.
Yep. Gak kebiasaan gue aja sih. Oh, ada. Ada ding.
It looks like someone's hurt.
Wait. Let's think before we
Jangan
act.
gabah. Sebaiknya jangan.
This will strengthen our position.
Silent but deadly. Locha, let's charge in together. If we take them out quickly, we can rescue the girl.
What happened to us letting you handle?
I've only got 2 hands. Please, I'll wangle you a prize for your...
Enough. Let's go.
Jepret 3 biji loh, langsung
Fighting is meaningless.
modiar. Panen duluan. Genjreng anjir.
Ah, Spinix.
Allah.
Wanna see what I can do?
Spinix dari keluarnya ayam. Bukan tapi ayam.
Single target, hajar.
The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Sweet.
You're not going anywhere.
You.
What?
Sudah tahu masih nanya.
Sorry, I didn't see any blood, so I thought you were okay. You're a puppet. My motor is broken. I can't move. Are you a Cloud Knight? Good. Locha, silent but deadly. I'm afraid we have to delay things again. This lady is one of the judges of the Ten Lords Commission. I'm sorry. If I'd known, I wouldn't have got you to come with me. You'd probably be there by now if you'd...
I happen to have some medical knowledge.
Well, it's just... she's a puppet. I think we should just...
Don't worry, Miss Sushang. Leave it to me. You might get an aching or numbing sensation, but it shouldn't be too painful. Do you think you can hold still?
It won't work. My body is mechanical, not flesh and blood.
Be it mechanical or organic, we're still dealing with composite substances. I just hope you'll tolerate my methods.
Dukung.
Dukun.
How... oh, what kind of...
Abundance.
Dance.
Dance.
Very good. We, no longer, as a judge in the employ of the Ten Lords Commission, I am forbidden from interfering in the affairs of outsiders. However, seeing as you came, I came to address the root of our crisis by arresting a fugitive, a Stellaron hunter. This villain possesses exceptional swordsmanship and wields a divine... If it hadn't been for a strange accident, my wingspan might have been cut short.
Strange accident?
Come with me.
Anjir. Akar pohon beringin apa sih ini anjir?
I've never seen anything like it.
You know, even eons can be killed. That's right. It would, but then I didn't bring humans into the picture, did I? Lon the permanence, Drilla the beauty, Dana the order, Tazeronth the propagation, Akivili the trailblaze. These names were once known all over the universe. Now they've all but disappeared, leaving behind only masterless paths. And currently, there are 3 ways an eon can perish known to humanity. 1. Paths with overlapping concepts will eventually collide, and the broader path will engulf the narrower one. That's how Enna the Order was assimilated by Shipe the Harmony. 2. In a war between eons, the stronger side will annihilate the weaker one. That's how Tazeronth the propagation fell. Under the guidance of the Hunt, the Cienjo Alliance travels the universe exterminating a bomb. So, the Cienjo too are engaged in this process. I don't know. Akavili's disappearance was very mysterious. Noose is probably the only one that can answer that question. After all, Droid Head knows everything. What do you think? Fascinating story. They're the kind of stories that folks on the straight and narrow would never tell you. Hold on. And...
Ini anjir. Beringinnya
Ini
runtuh.
Ini cutscene yang di render nih.
Hah?
Cutscene yang udah di full render. Enggak real time.
Real time.
Kayaknya.
Oh.
Let's go, Blady. 2 more places to visit.
No, jatuh. Itu banget loh.
Did Kafka escape? How are we gonna explain this to the master?
If what she said is
Absurd
true,
banget lompat nentetnya si
we won't
Blade
have to explain anything.
Hey, did she brainwash you?
Ada sama Bapak Jenderal. Sana kan ya? Nyebrang ya? Apa video ya, Bang?
Wasn't this the dead tree Qingque showed us earlier? How did it grow all of a sudden?
Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Even the long-lived might not witness something like this in...
Such extraordinary energy. It's the Stellaron.
Mr. Yang, do you mean the Stellaron is...
Yes, the Stellaron the Cloud Knights are searching for must be causing this anomaly.
Ya ampun, muter lagi loh. Astagfirullahaladzim. Bagaimanakah cara membuka pintu tersebut? Muter, atas sih. Ya ilah, muter lagi loh, bener-bener loh. Kayaknya nih bakal cabut. Bakal kabur.
Looks good.
Yes, Trakteer. Alright. Ya ampun, tiba-tiba gelap.
Unless Kafka deceived the Matrix of Prescience.
Stay calm, Diviner Fu. The Matrix of Prescience does not lie. The logic you have laid out, I agree there is a hostile external force at work on the Lo Fu. The Stellaron didn't appear out of thin air. Someone managed to sneak it onto the ship. As for the culprits behind the low food, Kafka's revelations confirm my suspicions.
You... General,
Sepi. Iya, ini channel kedua emang sepi, jadi ya wajar saja. Anyway, kenapa belum tidur kamu, Zahir?
The moment the planter of the Stellaron revealed himself. The Xianzhou has the blessing of the Rainbow Arbiter, and only another... The Stellaron corrosion continues to flood into the ship, and yet it bypassed both the seat of divine foresight and the shackling prison.
Gue belum tidur karena gigi gue kayak ketusuk tombak, anjir.
Iya, beliau bilangnya giginya sakit.
Oh, mungkin dihantam ini kali, tombak kayak Den Hang kali.
Dirukia Den Hang.
Dirukia Den Hang, finally.
Cuma kayaknya yang bakal ngerukia si Locha sih.
Dari kemarin malam susah tidur. Ya ampun.
It was clear to me. But why is he here? And why did he draw the Astral Express? Nevertheless, Lady Fu, your intel means the puzzle is more complete than it was before. The Stellaron hunters are a captivating group. Such lengths to get the Xianzhou.
General, we must retain all urgency.
It's the Stellaron.
Tidak usah santai, Jenderal.
The traders have planted it in the ambrosial arbor itself, thereby causing the tree to grow once again. The disciples of Sanctus.
Every crisis is a turning point. A problem is easier to resolve when you know where it lies.
Tapi kasihan Lore, Sian main mendaki gunung. Ya gimana? Aku nggak bisa banget.
Lihat si Jinggyun kayaknya orangnya malesan banget gitu.
Iya, mager.
Mageran banget orangnya. Ke situ aja pakai hologram.
Iya, makanya itu. Apakah ada yang asalnya dari Lovu? Karena outfitnya mirip-mirip.
Kayak orang segitu ya.
Of course, I'm sure you have a countermeasure at the ready.
From my perspective,
kemungkinan besar juga bisa jadi gitu.
We must head into the roots of the ambrosial arbor, expel the Stellaron spirits, and prevent the arbor's resurrection.
Di sekolah udah graduation, tapi tetap aja nggak punya temen. Nah, gimana tuh? Nggak, itu si Zahir udah mau kelulusan tapi belum ada teman sama sekali.
Masa sih?
Kamu terlalu ini kali, terlalu menyendiri.
Gak percaya aku Zahir gak punya temen.
Ya bener,
orang Zahir gak punya temen, halah. Gak percaya aku.
Dan Yan pun mengucapkan, yang bener kamu Zahir.
Udah. Katel banget aja ngomong kayak gitu.
As ever, the master diviner's omniscia provides for the fastest solution.
Sekolah gue sekarang banyaknya circle.
I have known the Stellaron's location for a while now.
Kalau circle susah sih, tergantung mereka menilainya kok itu kayak gimana gitu loh. Seperti biasa.
General?
Well?
You're a scoundrel.
Jahat.
Pulling up the grass requires removing the roots. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus have chosen to make their move now, which means the Cloud Knights have the situation under control and the traders have run out of patience. Now is the time to capture them all in one.
You've been sitting on that this whole time?
Selama ini kamu cuma duduk saja. Kalau sampai terjadi kecelakaan, bagi kamu akan menanggung kerugiannya, Jenderal.
I still have forces to deploy.
Jenderal, malas.
We were in need of extra hands, and the Stellaron hunters were kind enough to bring us together with the Astral Express. How could I look the other way?
That massive tree has suddenly sprung.
It's my fault. I had higher expectations of the general. Please, we can't keep getting them to do everything for us.
Ada ngarap ketinggian sama Jenderal Malut.
Ya, jadi itulah kenapa gue jadi introvert, gak punya teman. Ya, introvert tapi jangan terlalu introvert banget loh, Pak. Minimal agak sedikit berbaur gitu. Sejujurnya aku juga introvert, tapi kalau waktu kemarin pas PKL itu ngebantu banget.
Ya.
Lebih mengurangi.
Jangan seperti saya.
Ayo join SMK.
Ya, semoga dengan itu saya bisa membantu saya.
Why are you staring? Do I need to remind you, General, that the Ambrosial Arbor's access point is a closely guarded secret? Allowing
a violation of the rules and regulations. I would like to remind you, Lady Fu, that the Xianzhou comes before its rules and regulations, all the more so in times of... As such, I am about to make a decision that runs counter to those rules and regulations. Oh, Lady Fu, I hereby issue you with the military tally. The Cloud Knights will be under your control. You will act in concert with the other
lagi
forces
Juni
in
dan gue
approach to the
takutnya
Ambrosial Arbor
dinyatakan gak lulus karena dari dulu gak pernah
dinyatakan lulus.
Astaga.
Gak pernah dinyatakan lulus tuh ngestak berapa tahun itu?
Berapa tahun kamu?
Tolong nih. Iya, meskipun kata orang kemungkinan gak lulus itu kecil, cuman dia agak ngeri aja gitu kan.
Bahkan kita yang berpikiran gue bakal lulus nih karena absensi gue tuh bagus gitu loh. Itu juga masih ada rasa-rasa anjir gue takut gak lulus banget. Sedangkan orang-orang yang gak masuk ya, kayak di itu sekolahku itu ya, ada beberapa orang itu dia jarang masuk, kok masih nyantai gitu loh. Aku yang masuk tiap hari aja, gue lulus gak ya?
Bener-bener
apalagi
nyata meskipun udah dikasih warning.
apalagi aku orangnya gak ikut school sama sekali kan, itu mungkin permasalahan juga mungkin.
Nah,
Oke lah kalau misalnya aku ikut school itu mungkin bisa meminimalisir, cuman aku gak ikut school.
Ya.
Tapi udah dikoordinasi sama orang tua, tapi tidak menutup kemungkinan juga kan. Soalnya gimana ya? Menurutku eskul yang ada di sekolah tuh, pertama aku gak tertarik, kedua aku gak ada yang pengen, dan aku gak bisa eskul yang ada di sana. Terus juga dan yang terakhir itu pemikiranku, eskul buat apa sih gitu loh? Mending di rumah, mungkin bantu orang tua, kayak orang tua aku itu orang tua aku tuh buka usaha, jadi aku bantuin orang tua gitu kan. Maksudnya lebih berasa kayak lebih berasa ininya aja sih, manfaatnya dibandingkan dengan kita melaksanakan jenengnya Pak, eskul itu.
Nah itulah.
Padahal gue cuma emak dan bapak gue bersama yang lain dengan anak cewek dan kakak gue kerja keras untuk lulus kuliah kedokteran. Itu juga bagus sebenarnya. Kamu tuh maksudnya lulus lanjut jenjang lagi atau maksudnya udah langsung kuliah? Wah, udah kelulusan SMA. Aku akan tiket sih.
You've been eager to discover for yourself what it is to be a general.
Agak lucu dipikir-pikir kalau Zair itu seumuran sama aku.
Lebih mengagetkan lagi dia lulus SMA.
Iya, kalau itu sebenarnya aku nggak kaget ya sebenarnya. Soalnya ekspektasi gue tuh kayaknya kan nonton aku itu kayaknya ekspektasiku, cuman ya ada beberapa yang ketahuan kalau di bawah aku sih.
Iya. Biasanya astagfirullah.
Ada juga tuh satu tuh yang expect aku itu udah nggak sekolah lagi.
Take a
Emang
shortcut
kelihatan
through the
banget kah? Enggak
artisanship
deh.
commission and convene with Lady Fu further down the line.
Sebagai orang kampung biasalah banyak kekurangan kata-kata, kekurangan kata mak, gak punya temen, terus masalah kesehatan tidak ada pengobatan.
Hang on. Gitu loh.
Aku bingung kalau itu jawabnya gimana maksudnya. Kurang kata mak punya temen, terus untuk masalah kesehatan nggak ada, tidak ada pengobatan. Berarti kamu tinggal di 3T kah? Atau gimana? Atau tetap di daerah kota? Tolong digaji, bang, anjir. Kurang ajar ini. Tolong digaji ya, atau kami akan mau bekerja. Kurang ajar.
Sebenarnya aku sempat kepikiran mau milih yang wah, dia milih opsi ketiga asik nih kayaknya.
Terus kau abis pilih opsi ketiga kah?
Enggak, aku milih yang pertama.
Iya.
Sebenarnya aku tuh kepikiran pengen yang ketiga sih.
Ini tangan gatel kayak yang ketiga loh.
Gatel
Cuman
banget.
kayak lu tuh diantara rakyat biasa ngomong sama presiden, woi presiden bangsa. Kayak gitu anjir. Gila ya begitu.
Aduh. Kalau kita ambil prediksiku sih ya, aku belum ngeliat orang yang main pakai perintah ketiga, cuman kayaknya kalau kita pakai yang opsi ketiga kayaknya bakalan diomelin fuksuan duluan deh.
Iya. Anjir.
Apa itu maksud itu?
Ada.
This is no order, honored guests. I'm merely stating what needs to be done should you wish to help us.
You've never really seen us as outsiders, huh?
Miss Tingyun, I would like you to continue to serve as a guide.
Oh, of course, General. I am duty-bound.
Sebat cing. Dasar cing. Yuan. Itu berasal dari Tokareta, ya nama kampung. Ya nama kampung dengan tidak ada jalan aspal dulu kan masih dekat tapi tidak rumah warga. Berarti kalau misalnya gitu, mana 3T ya? Agak susah sih kalau soal berbicara soal itu. Soal bias bakal bias parah. Salah satu langkah untuk menjembatani agar tidak ada jarak baik sekarang benar.
The ambrosial arbor was felled thousands of years ago. Now it returns to life. The future of the Xianzhou is difficult to define. I had long anticipated it.
Huh? She's not angry? Is there anyone that isn't 2 steps ahead of us?
Pursuing Kafka is a waste of time and effort. The Matrix of Prescience informed me of her innocence. From the time the Stellaron corrosion began to spread until now, the only reports we've received on the Alchemy Commission have come from alchemists and doctors stationed in other delves.
Asli pohonnya jelek banget, jir. Cuman ranting tok. Pohonnya jelek banget.
The Alchemy Commission is where the Xianzhou's medical research and production take place. However, due to its proximity to the ambrosial arbor's seal, I'm afraid the Stellaron spheres may have plunged it into a deeper crisis than we first feared. To make matters worse,
Karena yang live streaming yang kocak, gue akhirnya bisa buka mulut dan caketnya udah lumayan jalan tuh. Nah itu adalah manfaat kalau kamu menemukan konten yang mungkin menarik dan membahagiakanmu. Jadi rasa sakit itu bakal hilang. Ya bakal lagi channel curiga dan
He really is a delegator at heart, isn't he? There isn't much distance between the Artisanship and Alchemy Commission. The Star Skiff is ready. I will lead.
Didorong loh. Cepet banget nih anak.
I still have important tasks from the General to attend to. Go carefully, all of you. Wait! Master Diviner! Can you divine our fortunes for us? Is there no need? My Omniscia has seen that your journey will be auspicious. Everything will proceed. Are you sure? You don't need to use a crazy device or do more finger counting?
Well said. Thank you for your assurance, Master Diviner.
Ini kemana nih tujuan ini? Wah, jam 10:30 ya? Kali aku.
Look at all the people gathered here. Not a good day for commuting on the LaFu. The Artisanship Commission Delve should have suspended operations after the Stellaron corrosion began. Why haven't these people taken stars?
Maybe the Artisanship Commission are just more dedicated to their work? The Divination Commission's diviners aren't exactly a hard act to
Bapak
follow.
gue berkata belajar trading di umur muda dan gue mikir lagi kalau itu pekerjaan halal atau enggak.
Pakai nanya.
Tapi nggak tahu ya. Sebagian ulama bilang kripto itu haram, sebagian lagi bilang halal. Aku juga bingung nih di antara itu. Cuman kalau apa ya? Pandanganku sih nggak tahu ya. Aku juga nggak tahu. Entah haram atau halal, aku juga nggak tahu. Cuma karena emang tingkat risikonya tinggi dan nggak pasti, bisa jadi haram. Kecuali kalau saham kan kita kan memang bener-bener ya. Saham itu kan udah ketahuan. Kalau perusahaannya untung, ya untung. Tapi kalau nggak untung, ya kita ikutan rugi.
Itu
kalau saham. Tapi kalau misalnya kripto, I don't know. Karena itu kayak cuman mulut ke mulut, tiba-tiba naik. Nah, misalnya nih, yang di atas ngomong jelek, turun gitu. Itu bener-bener gak pasti. Jadi kayak nggak konsisten gitu loh. Jadi kayak semacam kripto tuh lebih dipegang sama seseorang yang berpotensi. Kayak contohnya tuh waktu tahun 2020. Ya 2021 ya. 2021 itu kan banyak tuh orang-orang tiba-tiba join ke kripto. Otomatis lagi marak-maraknya otomatis kan semua kedorong tuh. Kayak harga barang jadi naik, harga komputer jadi naik, itu bangsat itu.
Ditambah juga gara-gara perkara NFT.
NFT juga. Terus metaverse apalah itu. Jelas. Nah, sejak saat itu kan jadinya kan harga barang jadi naik tuh. Terus juga karena banyak tuh konglomerat dari Amerika tuh ya bilang ya, ayo join kripto, Doge, ABCD, Ethereum, bahkan sampai ada kan kayak tekan hacking mengatasnamakan Ethereum atau apa gitu. Paling sering Ethereum paling sering. Nah, itu juga jadi
bahkan tiap kali ada YouTuber yang kena hack itu pasti salah satu yang pasti muncul di pikiran, wah ini pasti kelakuan Ethereum ini.
Si ini apa namanya? Aku lupa, pokoknya mukanya kayak orang alien. Kita nyebut itu kayak alien.
Iya.
Indra kan pembuat perusahaannya, tapi karena itu adalah judi, jadinya bajunya jadi warna oranye. Ya gitu. Itu adalah bukan kripto sih kalau si Indra kan, itu dia kayak semacam binomo kayak gitu pokoknya.
Ya binomo
Ponzi ya? Ponzi ya kan? Ponzi ya? Tindakan Ponzi. Ponzi apa sih? Pokoknya intinya kayak misal nih, lu bisa narik orang buat join ke platform tersebut. Nah, lu bakal dapat persenan gitu. Nah, yang bawah makin tertindas, yang atas makin kaya. Gitu.
Ya.
Mekanismenya gitu. Saya ingat aku belajar gitu. Belajarnya non sekolah ya. Jadi
Ya.
kita baca. Nggak mungkin sekolah diajarin.
Itu kalau dipelajarin itu perlu dipertanyakan itu. Maksud amat itu diajarin itu kan, aduh.
Dan ponsi itu di haram juga.
Aduh. Saja ada emang.
Sounds like you're speaking
Aku
from experience.
bentar. Dia merupakan negara dekatnya, negara ASEAN, tapi karena nggak toleran sama Islam, jadinya dia banyak kena azab. Enggak juga.
Sebenarnya soal azab itu cuma yang maha.
Kalau soal azab, mainnya azab itu sebenarnya cuma yang maha kuasa yang tahu ya. Cuman kalau misalnya soal bencana ya bencana, gitu loh. Jadi bukan gimana ya, bukan permasalahan agama lebih tepatnya. Memang jangan salah, Cina, India itu kontroversial banget kalau soal agama. Tapi ya Cina aman-aman aja gitu kan.
Apalagi salah satu negara yang gede selain Cina, Amerika gitu juga.
Amerika juga sama tuh. Malah Amerika lebih tinggi. Amerika, Jerman, negara-negara Eropa juga itu berbahaya. Tapi negara mereka aman-aman aja. Ya intinya cuman kalau bercanda gitu, bencana gitu ya. Itu tergantung kalau misalnya udah dikehendaki emang bencana ya wes bencana kan.
Memang sudah kehendak yang maha kuasa.
Jadi kalau misalnya bilang azab juga nggak benar juga bilang azab.
Kalau misalnya dibilang azab itu
lebih ke ini sih, apa ya, kayak dulu zaman zaman para nabi itu kan, kayak nabi kayak nabi yang bikin kapal itu, kapal besar itu. Bukan Musa itu yang ini, yang Firaun. Isa ya? Bukan Isa yang disalib.
Oh ya, no.
Iya, no, Itu juga kamu kedengaran seperti bicara dari pengalaman.
Ada. Memang beliau Yusuf ini.
Ada Yusuf.
Susah manggil Welt yang Welt Yusuf aja.
Welt Yusuf.
Are any of the paths in this world easy to tread? The Artisanship Commission is full of workshops, building state-of-the-art mechanisms, and craftsmen designing brand new. Periodically stirring up trouble is part of their tradition. Entire buildings vanishing into thin air, puppet riots. You get the picture. It seems like the craftsmen are too afraid to go in, but they have nowhere to run to either. We should take care, benefactors.
Aku akan beri sedikit bocoran, yaitu
apa?
Jadi kalau misalnya ada puzzle soal intinya kalau misalnya ntar ada puzzle aku nggak bisa bantu banyak ya soalnya aku juga nggak soalnya aku juga agak soalnya jelasin juga agak ribet ya.
Paling bantu kayak ini arah penempatannya gimana gitu loh. Soalnya aku kadang juga
Iya.
mumet loh. Kadang gue gak enak sama teman Discord gue. Dia gak pernah tahu sama sekali walau dia sholat, tapi kata-kata dia gak pernah sopan. Itu tergantung.
Tergantung ya.
Tergantung. Soal tempat gak tempat itu tergantung orangnya. Jadi ya sebagai teman ya kita harus bisa membedakan. Kalau emang dia salah ya udah salah. Kalau bener ya bener. Kalau salah jangan diikutin. Itu aja.
Salah-salah
Definisi
bener-bener.
balik tuh gitu. Sudah mengetahui mana yang benar dan mana yang salah. Kalau memang sudah meresahkan di hidupmu, udah meresahkan, bisa ditinggalkan atau bisa sadarin. Kalau disadarin nggak bisa, ya tinggalin. Itu aja simple. Soalnya aku juga gitu aja sebenarnya. Siapapun itu, ini opini universal. Lu merasa nggak nyaman dengan seseorang ya tinggalin. Salah,
Tinggalkan saja.
ingetin. Kalau dia nggak terima, tinggalin. Itu aja. Kalau misalnya emang dia benar, kau ikuti. Tapi kalau salah, menurutmu salah ya jangan diikutin. Make it simple. Gitu aja. Sepertinya para pengrajin tahu
Either way, we'll have to go in. Let's ask around first.
Misi baru. Oh, udah kelar kan misinya? Oke.
Dia itu pemain blok dan mungkin level dia sekarang udah max. Nggak peduli mau dia player apa, mau dia player judi kayak mau apa. Intinya kalau menurutmu itu nggak bener ya udah.
Oh ya, intinya kayak semacam pemain ini aja lah, pemain legenda seluler. Itu kan terkenal banget kan kasarnya, terus binatang keluar, terus akhirat apalah gitu udah keluar semua itu kan. Ya
menyebutkan status sosial Anda,
status sosial Anda,
status dalam keluarga.
Sampai keluarga, nama keluarga itu sebenarnya
nyambut gitu kan.
Gak boleh, tapi ya ingat diri aja. Itu nggak boleh dan lo harus tahu, dan kalau itu nggak boleh jangan diikutin. Itu aja. Sebenarnya simple loh sebenarnya, cuman ya tergantung orangnya gimana menanggapinya. Kalau kalau itu salah ya udah salah. Kalau ini introspeksi diri lah, pintar-pintar introspeksi. Tapi kalau misalnya nggak pintar-pintar introspeksi ya udah tergantung. Oh iya, tergantung. Sumpah ini banyak banget ya puzzle anjir. Puzzle.
Aku heran kenapa orang-orang nggak suka puzzle yang Rubik itu.
Rubik, saya ingin sih. Yang itu bukan yang hijau itu bukan? Itu aku suka sih lumayan. Cuman yang paling susah tuh yang itu anjir. Yang tadi yang laser-laser itu paling susah. Paling nggak suka aku itu. Orang kenapa benci pada gampang
ada lagi yang lebih susah.
Ada
lagi yang lebih susah.
Ada yang lebih susah. Aduh.
Sebenarnya puzzle susah sih, bisa bilang susah mikirinnya.
Tapi jujur aja nih, balik lagi soal game ya, soal astaga kepencet. Kebetulan di
Another locked gate. Dilemma. Break in or climb over.
Dulu mabar sama temen gue dan dari temen sekolah gue.
A warm reminder, benefactors, that the Artisanship Commission is as important to the Xianzhou as the Divination Commission.
Nggak tahu.
Sabar, aku lagi fokus ke quest dulu.
Our law
Gue
states that trespassing into the Artisanship Commission can
ketika muka
result in a
opakku.
prison sentence of between 300 to 500 years.
300 sampai 500 tahun. Sakatnya melanggar hukum, tai.
Saatnya melanggar hukum.
Yes, we do. Still, the Artisanship Commission is filled with security
Home
mechanisms.
run.
Even the General won't be able to save us in time if we get trapped. I'm not trying to scare you. I'm simply suggesting you ask the craftsmen to see if they can provide an insider like Chingche. It seems more than a little reckless to charge in when we don't know what's ahead of us.
Oke. Emang kita kudu nanya dulu.
Mas, ini boleh dilewatin nggak?
Nah,
Nah, ya.
apa? Nun sewu mas. Nun sewu mas. Apa sih? Lupa aku bahasa Jawa. Permisi mas, apa boleh saya masuk ke sana? Kira-kira ente tahu ininya enggak? Tahu jalannya gitu ya gitu. Apakah jalannya kayak Lampung? Maksudnya pelampung atau jalanan Jakarta? Oke.
Demi perisai Tiger jalannya jelek sekali.
Aku tadi melewati jalan Lampung. Jalan pelampung.
Jalan pelampung, Ibu. Demi perisai Tiger jalannya jelek sekali.
Nice.
Ada video viral mengatakan bahwa
Satu-satu.
Nah,
Gue dulu mabar sama teman sekolah gue dan temen dari sekolah gue join dan dari channelnya kayak familiar kayak subscriber gue. Maksudnya kamu punya teman, terus temannya lagi join, dan dari channelnya familiar gitu. Intinya teman mabarmu tuh kayak subscribermu kah atau gimana? Ada video viral mengatakan bahwa ada sebuah sepeda yang dikatakan menjadi nabi itu karena ukurannya gede. Gimana ya? Aduh. Aku sih no comment lah ya. No comment aku. Biasanya itu kita di sini sepakat jadiin jokes aja.
Iya.
Bahwa bahasannya itu nggak bener. Yeay. Apa itu apaan sih? Aurora kah? Bukan. Oh, set berapi-api apa itu? Spoiler guys. Ya sudah, karena ini sudah malam, insya Allah kita bakal lanjut esok. Jadi thank you semuanya yang udah nonton. Ya ini streamingnya di closing lumayan aja deh.
Oke semua, terima kasih udah menonton stream hari ini. Saya Hiroyuki yang merupakan channel kedua dari Dani. Jadi kita akan bertemu lagi di esok hari jika seandainya beliau ingin melakukan stream lagi.
Oh ya, jangan lupa buat nontonin streaming besok pagi jam 10:30 di channel HSR karena sudah ada code
untuk mendapatkan bansos.
Untuk dapat bansos. Berarti aku bilang 300 ya? 300 tambah 100, 400 Stellar Jet lumayan buat buat nganuin karakter.
Nganuin.
Ntar info ya, Re. Di Discord. Infonya kalau di YouTube gak mungkin. Itu saja. Ya yang lanjut.
Ya. Ini dia begitu saja sih.
Itu saja.
Begitu saja. Dadah. Kita akan bertemu lagi di esok hari. Di esok hari jika Dani ada keinginan.
Yoi. Gak tahu ya di channel sini atau channel utama. Di channel sini atau channel utama. Ya, itu aja. Selamat malam. Goodbye. Jangan lupa turun. Kayak nih, UID kalau misalnya mau nge-add. Salah mana sih? OBS ku hilang anjir. Oh, ini.